What's up, guys? It's your boy Jeff Dragonite here, and bringing you guys back week 2 of the UPBA as we take on Bright, Lovely, Manly Bird, also known as Man Bird, and his Fort Wayne Gastrodons, and we are 1-1. And like last time I mentioned in the very first week, I said that we're trying a different type of format. Let me know if you guys like it. We're running like some type of like no borders or anything. We're just running straight up this with my face cam. If you guys like this better, I'm just gonna show you guys the actual battle. Like a little quick like 3-minute team builder. With what I brought and what his team is and why I brought this. That's why I brought. We just jump straight into it with no editing, like no like visual team builder, no records on the bottom, and no mons like on the sides being x'd out. Let me know how you guys like this type of style. I'm gonna try to. Wait a second. I'm just trying to figure it out if you guys like this for this, and we'll see how it plays. I'm actually recording this first before week 1. I know, right? Crazy, but I'm doing this week first, week 2 before week 1, and hopefully I don't forget to mention that after that. But that is what it is. We're taking a Fort Wayne Gastrodon, a Man Bird, coach of the Fort Wayne Gastrodons, and as you guys already see, our teams over here. Let me just go over his team right quick. His team consists of Z using Mew, Zapdos, Mimikyu, Incineroar, Serena, Alolan Persian, Cobalion, Quillfish, Exploud, Z using Ninjask, and Mega Garchomp. Our team, as you guys see that we brought the Mienshao, the Mega Altaria, the Weavile, the Gliscor, Miltank, and Blacephalon. And let's just actually go into it, and I'll show you guys why we brought the sets that we brought the sets. Okay, so first up we have Floofy, our Mega Altaria, Rock of the Moose, Return, Cotton Guard, Dragon Dance, Roost, Jolly Nature, 164 HP, max attack, and 92 speed. The speed investment, max speed is 2 outspeed. Do I have? I think I have it written down somewhere. 2 outspeed that Alolan Persian. That's what it's 2 outspeed. And this set is really actually good. All I have to do is come in, click Cotton Guard if he brings this like physical mons. I just click Cotton Guard and just D-dance up with the Roost, and Return just basically kills everything. Besides the Quillfish, as you guys already see that he did bring. But everything else, Return is just after like +2 or whatever. After stay after the bulky offense and just like bulk up with Cotton Guards and just Dragon Dance up and just win the game, right? Basically, if Cobalion is there too, takes a hit, but it's like, you know what, it doesn't really matter. Next up we have Haku, our Weavile, rocking the Ground EMZ with Jolly Nature with 76 HP, 2 max attack, 180 speed with Icicle Crash, Knockoff, Ice Shard, and Dig, and this is enough speed to outspeed Alolan Persian again. Icicle Crash, Stab, Ice Shard, Stab, Priority, Knockoff, and Knockoff, Stab as well. Dig, Icicle Crash kills the Zapdos, kills the Serena, kills the Garchomp, you can see over there. Knockoff, 2 Ko's and Mew. Knockoff is also nice to go to other items and things. Ice Shard, just if I'm gonna like pick something off. And the Dig is basically here for the Quillfish. And Z Dig after Intimidate does like 70-some%. If he's like expensive investments, it does like 60-something%. But once I do get this thing down, even though I just click Z Dig, I could just go into Knockoff, and if he's only item, most likely he's probably going like leftovers or something. I'd Z Dig into Knockoff, kills a Quillfish, basically, right? That's what it does. Okay, and also it's very scary. Scares his team out a lot. Next up we have Batman, our Glasgow, rock a Toxic Orb with max HP, 176 attack, 80 defense with Impatient Nature, Poison Heal ability, rocking the moves, Earthquake, Facade, Roost, and Swords Dance. But this is basically just a bulky stall breaker. It takes hits from a physical Garchomp, Mega Garchomp, physical Mega Garchomp. Also Cobalion, all of his physical monsters just takes hits from them. And if I just set up a Swords Dance, I could just actually just put in work. A Swords Dance, I don't know, maybe 2 if I want to get 2, if I'm trying to go for a game or something. But Swords Dance, Earthquake, Facade, just basically either 1 shots or 2 shots his whole team. Earthquake kills Cobalion. Earthquake 2 kills a Mew. Earthquake 2 kills a Quillfish. Facade, I think Facade is like 70% to Chomp, so like 2 kills to the Chomp. Facade 2 kills a Serena as well, and Facade also 2 kills of defensive Zapdos too. I think 2 kills or 3 kills, but it's something like that. We have also longevity with the Roost. Um, Next up, we have Whitney on Miltank, working on leftovers. Rocking the move Seismic, Toxic, Milk-Free, Stealth Rock, Careful Nature, 248 HP, 24 defensive, 2 years. Basically, it's a standard Miltank set. Seismic Toss, hit things, do straight 23%. Toxic, just pass Toxic around. Milk Drink, stay healthy. And Stealth Rock, just get my rocks up, essentially, right? That's all it's for. And next up, we have a Melanie, our Mienshao, rocking the Choice Scarf, Reckless ability, max HP, max attack, 4 defense, adamant nature, rocking the moves, high jump kick, knockoff, stone edge, and U-turn. I don't need any speed investment because with no speed investment, I'll speed this whole entire team, barring the Ninjas, but I do not see a Ninjas coming against me whatsoever, so I don't care about trying to speak with Ninjas. Anyways, it does have speed boost, so it doesn't really matter to try to do that. High jump kick, Okoze, Cobalion, basically high jump kick 2-Kos everything. 2-Kos everything on his whole draft, besides Zapdos. Zapdos gets 3-Code. But yeah, defensive Zapdos gets 3-Code, but everything else gets 2-Code. I don't know how defensive you are, you get 2-Code. Knockoff, knockoff is fine. Stone Edge is to also Zapdos, and it's because we don't 2-Code, but Stone Edge does 2-Code. Like if I has already like Stealth Rock damage plus Stone Edge is a guaranteed kill. U-turn or just to pivot around. Next up, last but not least, we have Disco Stew, a Blacephalon. I hope you guys cannot hear that. The lawnmowers outside. My boy is blowing them on right now. So last but not least, we have Disco Stew, a Blacephalon, rocking the Expert Belt. Timid Nature, 204 HP, max special attack, 52 speed. Rocking the moves Flamethrower, Shadow Ball, Flame Charge, and HP Ice. So basically, this set basically just wins me the game, right? I come in, I click Flame Charge, and it's GG. Because all I have to do is click Flame Charge, like the +1 speed, I'll speed all of his Scarfers, besides like a Scarf Cobalion, but I don't think he's going to try to speed people Scarf Blacephalon. He could, but it's like, I don't know if he wants to do that, if he wants to run that thing Scarf. I don't think he will do that, so I really doubt it. A Flame Charge, and then after I get 1 kill, 1 special attack boost, it's basically over. Flamethrower kills everything, Shadow Ball, Okizm, the Mew, Shadow Ball 2-Kos, the Quillfish if I'm not mistaken, or Okos if I get the +2, HPS Okos the Garchomp, Flamethrower Okos the Serena, HPS Okos the Zapdos as well. So this is basically my win con. Whenever I could get Blacephalon in for free, or if I have like a very good matchup, let's get the free Flame Charge up, I just won the game. It's just GG. So with that, what I go ahead and do is I go ahead and lead with Mienshao, because Mienshao's not a bad lead, because even because like looking at this thing, the only bad lead per se is like for me would be Zapdos or the Quillfish, because Quillfish gets intimidated off. By that point I could just U-turn out. The Zapdos I could just click Stone Edge, you could probably expect that and go to something else, but since I could just click High Jump Kick, just to put big damage or something. So that's what you go ahead and do. I go ahead and just lead off with my Mienshao, because I could just get off big damage, or U-turn out, just pivot out and just do some different things, right? So Manbird, he goes ahead and leads off with his Cobalion right away. So I'm looking at this, I'm like, he's not going to expect the High Jump Kick. He's not going to expect some aggressive play right out the gate. He's not going to expect the turtle High Jump Kick. He's going to expect like U-turn. So I'm like, High Jump Kick kills. I'm just going to go for it. Hopefully I do not miss. And we connect the High Jump Kick. And this thing gets bopped right out the gate. I knew he was not going to expect that. So I just went ahead and did that. I do reveal that I'm Scarfed as he just comes out into his Zapdos. And I'm like, I don't really care about your Zapdos. I don't really care. He's probably go for the static if I go for High Jump Kick, but I just come out to a Whitney because Whitney is like my check to this thing. I don't really care what you want to do to me. So Whitney comes out. I can also get my rocks up too. As he goes for his U-turn, so I could have just stayed in, and just click High Jump Kick. Hopefully no para. He U-turns out into something else. Like, well, he could kill the Garchomp too, and then like get the rough skin damage too. So he had some plays. So right here I just go for the Toxic because I'm like, if I could get this Mega Chomp on the timer, that's phenomenal. He could be mixed. He could be full physically offensive, especially offensive. He goes for the Earth Power, so I'm like, okay, this is probably a mixed set, probably, or it could be a mix set, or it's just straight special. So I'm not too sure yet with that damage. It did quite a lot, so I'm like, okay, he has quite some investments in special attack. But I just go for the Toxic off. And at this point, I just milk drink stall it, right? Because he can't kill me, he can't 2-kill me. It's always a 3-kill unless he gets a crit or a split death drop. Then it's a problem. So he goes for the Earth Power as I just go for my milk drink, because I know I just sit in front of it and he can't really do too much to me. Milk drink back up, I get to basically exactly where I was, and maybe add some more HP too. So I'm sitting here against this thing as he's taking damage too. So he's already lost 18% due to the toxic, as he knows he loses this war if he just stay in. So he just comes out into his Mew. As I go for my stealth block, so I knew like I could take a hit, I take 2 more hits, I can milk this later on. So let's go for my stealth block, my rock as early as possible, make it hard for that Zapdos to come in, and I could set it up early, so I might just Mage could also pick it up to later on. He goes for that nasty plot, so I'm like, ooh, okay, and I just go for the toxic. I know I kind of forgot he had synchronized. I just blanked out that synchronized didn't exist. I thought it had some other ability for some odd reason, but you know, it is what it is. Melting also just get toxic. But I don't actually think he was going to go for the nasty plot, but you know, it's a good play on him. And I'm sitting here, I'm like, okay, let me just go for a S-Toss. You know, just try to get some damage off on this thing. So that's exactly what I go ahead and do this turn. Just go for the seismic toss. As right over here, he goes ahead and pops off Z. So I'm like, okay, if it's a fighting Z, like I don't live it because of the toxic damage that I racked up on me. But he reverse Super Genesis Nova at +2. I'm like, I don't live this thing at all. I do not live this thing at all. I'm like, that's completely fine, but the thing is that he's at +2 and the Psychic Terrain, and everything on my team will die to it because he has 4 turns of Psychic Terrain after this, and that's actually so. I love watching the animation for Super Genesis Supernova. It's just so lit. It's actually so lit. Melting does go down. He gets a Psychic Terrain up. And right here, I go with my Weavile, but thinking about it, I did kind of make a misplay. I actually had two options, and I feel like I took the worser option that I had in my pocket. So basically, what the first option was, I was like, okay, I come up to my Weavile, click knockoff. Knockoff does like sizable amount, at least 50%, 50-60%. Let it die, come up to my Mienshao and just click U-turn, that thing dies, right? I can do that. Cool. Or just that toxic damage, right? Second option was after I came out into my Weavile, I was like, I think I was running out of time, and I just made like a panic choice and just clicked Weavile. But when like reality, all I had to do was to come up to my Mienshao, click U-turn. U-turn does about like 30-40%. You turn out into my Mega Altaria, because this one Mega Altaria is not gonna do much for me. Sack off Mega Altaria because I have who do I have? I have Mega. I have Mienshao, Weavile, Mega Altaria, Blacephalon. I'm blanking. Who's left Mon? Someone else. So I have these Mons. I'm like, okay. I U-turn out. What's Mega Altaria? Mega Altaria dies with a Molting, so I'll be down with 2 Mons. I'll come out to my Weavile, click knockoff, this thing dies, and I'm in a good position. At this point, Weavile 1v1 his whole team. He has a Serena, a Zapdos, a Quillfish, and a Mega Garchomp. Everything dies to Ice, and Fresh, and a Z-Dig will kill the Z-Dig into knockoff will kill the Quillfish. So I didn't make the misplay over here. I just come into my Weavile and click knockoff. I don't feel, but I think that was the best play for me to do. Was to come to my Mienshao, you turn out, go to Mega Altaria, sack that off. I do so much damage. I told you, I do like 70% to this thing. He goes to the flamethrower, which does kill me. Anything killed me at that point. I was hoping he didn't have flamethrower, but he did have the flamethrower. But like I said, I made that big misplay. All I had to do was just come out into that thing. Does that Miltank, just pick up the kill. Miltank was my other mon, okay? That's what my other mon was. I'm like, okay, let me just come out to my Disco too, because anything I feel well up against besides the Garchomp. So I'm like, don't come out to the Garchomp or the Quillfish. Then I'm straight, right? That's the thing, then I'm straight. He comes up to Serena, so I'm like, that's phenomenal. I get off a free Flame Charge. It's so free. And if he does have any Scarfer, like I don't even know, I'm just making sure I just do get this off. I go for the Flame Charge. I know I have the HP Ice. I do go ahead and kill it, and at this point, I win the game because at +1, everything dies. A Shadow Ball, a +1 Shadow Ball kills the Quillfish, even if it's split death. So I'm like, I win the game. I go, I'm like, okay, I'm getting ready for my 4-0 win. I'm gonna pick up 4 kills with my Blacephalon. We're chilling. I go for HP Ice, and the super effective damage didn't go off, and I misgened. And it wasn't HP Ice. I checked after the game. It was HP Dark. And I'm sitting there after the thing. I was like, oh my god. You're actually joking. Because he could pass with an earthquake, right? I'm like, okay, so it's mixed. But I'm like, you're actually joking. Out of all the times I've been genning with the whole season for PCL. I've been genning for, I want to say, a while. A couple months, it's been a while. I'm like, how did I mess up HP Ice? Because at that point, I click HP Ice. I'm a +1 special attack. Who comes in afterwards? Serena, Flamethrower. Quillfish, Shadow Ball. Zapdos, HP Ice. You're dead. I won the game right there 4-0. But I misgened with my HP Ice. So I'm like, okay, I still can win. And this is where I realized that, okay, me sacking off my Weavile wasn't the worst thing, because even though the misgen did happen, if I didn't sack off my Weavile still won me the game too. So I don't even know. I was really upset. So I don't even know what I think he takes much damage to that. I think I just come out into my Mia Shaka. I know for a fact high jump will kill if I do connect, and that's exactly what I do. I think it is. He just comes out into his Zapdos. Zapdos comes out to the Zapdos. He takes 25% to rocks. If I do land the high jump kick, and he's at 25, and it does a good chunk. It does like 40% after left tilt recovery. So I'm like, okay, I can't 2-go it. He just stalls me out with the roost stall basically. So I was like, okay, this is not good. So I just come up to my Mega Altaria. We just come up to Mega Altaria. Let's just try Dragon Dance up, and let's just see if I could try to win with this thing. I know it's gonna go for roost. Let's just try to get Dragon Dance up, and let's just hope I could just win. I'm just praying right now, right? I'm like, okay, I don't think he has any physical moves. He might have the Draco on the Mega Garchomp. I'm thinking he's probably running like a Scald, Quillfish. So I just Mega Evolve and I just Dragon Dance. I'm like, I don't need to click Cotton Guard. I don't need that extra. I don't need that extra bulk. I don't need the extra defense. So I just fire off the Dragon Dance. And I think he just goes for the discharge, if I'm not mistaken. He goes for discharge or Thunder Wave. No, he goes for U-turn. He goes for, I was completely off. He goes for U-turn. He U-turns out. I think like 10. I take 10 damage actually. I was like 6% ish. As he comes out into Mrs. Puff Quillfish. I'm like, okay. I wish I had Earthquake. He gets it turned up. I'm at 0. I'm a +1 speed only. So I'm like, okay. If I had Earthquake, this could be lit actually. But I don't have Earthquake, I have Cotton Guard instead. I just go for another Dragon Dance. I'm thinking that he doesn't have a poison type move. I don't think he has it. I think he has Toxic Spikes. He goes for a Thunder Wave. I'm like, okay, that's fine with me. I don't really care. I'm at neutral speed still. I still outspeed everything on your team. Besides the Garchomp, I don't outspeed the Garchomp, but I thought that's whatever. My man should go kill it anyway. So I just go for the return because I'm at +1. I'm not going to return. Should do a good chunk, and it does over 50%. So I'm like, okay, I split. And he goes for a poison gem. I'm like, oh, that sucks. Because I'm like, okay, I still killed over here. I just do not need to get paralyzed. And I get paralyzed. I would have killed the thing if I did not get paralyzed, but you know, it just be like that sometimes. I would have killed this thing, and no, I actually won the games. Even after I made the misplay with that. So I'm like, let's come up to my boy, Gastrodon, get a Swords Dance off, and let's just try to win the game. He does withdraw, scared of the Earthquake, of course, as he just comes out into Serena, hoping to catch the Earthquake. He takes rocks damage. I just go for Swords Dance. And I'm thinking like, okay, let's go for Facade. Facade should kill. He's probably just go for Rapid Spin, and I was like, should I go for another Swords Dance? I'm like, I don't think I need the extra Swords Dance. I go for the Facade. He does live it, so I should just click the Swords Dance on his Rapid Spin. I do outspeed it, so if I click Swords Dance again, I'll be at +4 attack with max HP to full HP. I think I just won the game at this point because he just comes out to his Quillfish to get me down. So if I just click the second Swords Dance, I'll be at +3. Comes out to his Chomp, and his chomp. I'm like, please don't be carrying the HP ice. I'm like, if he's carrying HP ice, I still do live. Even if he is modest, and he has it, and he does it, and I'm like, he is smack special attack and modest. I'm like, wow. So if it's just like, oof, I don't even think the second sword and that's what even matter because the HP ice would have just came out and just done that. It comes up to this thing, I'm like, okay, I still outspeed this thing and an earthquake should kill. I'm like, earthquake, I think the earthquake should kill my +1. I think I got it. And he goes for the aqua jet. I'm like, of course you would have aqua jet. Why wouldn't you have aqua jet? Why wouldn't you have aqua jet at this point? Okay. So it's not looking too good for me. I only have a Mienshao at this point. I could have won the game from a 5-0, and it comes down to me losing 3-0, or was it 4? I think it's 3. I think I lost 3-0 this game. Yeah, I think I lost 3-0 because he has 3 months alive. And I go for the Stone Edge. I missed my very first Stone Edge because if I actually landed the first Stone Edge, this thing died. He goes for discharge, and I die over here if I do not live it. Actually, I'll take one. I take one of it. But if I just landed the first Stone Edge and this thing would have died, I would have been at 2. And yeah, I would have actually killed that boy. Oh my god, I actually would have killed it. Yeah, if I actually landed it, I would have killed it. He comes up to his Quillfish, preserve differential. I missed a second Stone Edge. 2 out of 3 Stone Edges missed. Only landed 1 Stone Edge. 1 Stone Edge. I knew I couldn't go for high jump kicks, so he could just live him. He goes for liquidation, and that's the end of it. GG's to him. I did make a lot of misplays. The HP ice did cost me so much. I feel like if I went out to my Mienshao instead of going to my Weavile, I think I could have. At that point, Miltank was dead. If I went to the Mienshao play with the U-turn, the Mega Altair would be dead. Weavile comes in. I kill the Mew with the knockoff. He would be left with Quillfish, Garchomp, Serena, Zapdos. Right. Quillfish, Z-Dig into knockoff. Dead. Garchomp. You come in, I super crash. Even at -1, you still die. Dead. Because you're super low. Serena, you might have taken 1, but what are you going to do back to me? Nothing too much. I still crash. Dead. Zapdos, even at -1, you still get 2 code if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, it's just no. That's what it is. Even after that misplay, my board Blacephalon didn't have HP ice. Even if I have HP ice, I still won the game. What was it? Those 2 mons only died. I will still win the game 4-0. So it's just. Man. So you win some and you lose some. That's just how it works. GG's to my guy. He played really well. He took advantage of my misplay. He took advantage of my misgen as well. I had like 2 or 3 misplays throughout this game. So GG's to him. So currently we are sitting at 0-2, -6. Because last week we lost 4-0, and this week we lost 2-0. So yeah, we're 0-2 -6. There's still a bunch of time still to make up for. There's still 10 more weeks left, so we have a bunch of more time. We have lots of time to redeem ourselves, to get back into the playoff picture. It's way too early to say anything. So I'm looking to come out strong after these 2 losses. I was supposed to win this game, but it is what it is. Misgens, misplays. Even after my misgen, even if I just made the right play, I would have won the game either way. So it is what it is. I'm gonna come back strong from the next games and try to pick up some more W's and hopefully go for this chip. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys go down below, smash the like button. If you have any comments to this or concerning them down below. If you guys haven't subscribed already, make sure you guys go ahead and already do so. This has been your boy, Dreadful Dragonite, out. Peace. Later.